Okay, hi. So like the picture said, we're gonna make snowflake sun catchers today. So what you'll need is paper. I'm using black cardstock today. Scissors, multicolors of tissue paper of various colors, glue, and then if you have press and seal contact paper, you can use this instead of glue. In the next screen, you're gonna see a picture of various patterns and designs that you can use when making paper snowflakes. Some have holes in them that would be good for the tissue paper, and then others don't have the ability to have tissue paper show through. So they could be used just to add to the atmosphere of snowfall on your window around your snowflake sun catchers. So I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step is we're gonna be folding our paper before we cut the pattern. So what we're gonna do is we are going to fold your paper in a third. Now, if you're using cardstock, it's gonna be a little bit tougher, so just take your time and work with it, but you're gonna make a triangle out of your rectangle paper. Just like that. And we're gonna cut off this rectangle part of the paper. So now we have a triangle. Now you're going to fold your triangle in half, just slightly, just to help find the center. Okay. Okay, so now you're going to fold your one left corner across 1/3 of the way and increase it just like this. And you're gonna turn it over and do the same thing, the same fold. Okay, increase it. Okay, so now you're gonna find that center crease and you're gonna fold it all the way over and match those two triangles together. Let me see if I can do it from this. So it's gonna look like this. Now, if it will make it easier for you, you can take a marker or crayon. I'm gonna use a white one since I'm using black paper, and you're gonna draw a design. So I'm just gonna draw like stairs. Sorry if you can't see, I'll show you. So I do stairs and then maybe and then just cut that off right there. So you're gonna So we're just gonna, now I'm just gonna cut off the areas that I want to cut off. Again, if you're using cardstock like me, you're gonna find a little hard to cut, so take your time, get some help. Now if you're using like copy paper, it won't be so hard. So there's my cutout. Now let's open and see if it turned out. And there we go. And there's my snowflake. I'll do it again with a different design, but there's my one snowflake. So let's try different design. This time I'm gonna use copy paper. It's the same folds as I did for the cardstock, but I'll show you how much easier it is because the paper will be thinner. So again, we're gonna fold the paper off the rectangle. So you're gonna have a triangle like this. And then fold it in half, just so you know where the center is. Okay, and then you're gonna fold it 1/3 of the way. So it looks like that. Turn it around and do that same fold. So it looks like this. Then you're gonna fold it again and match those two side triangles together. So then you're gonna have your triangle look like this. Now, it's still gonna be challenging to cut because you have multiple folds, but it will be easier So I'm gonna grab a different color. And now we're gonna let's do a different design. The areas that are gonna be cut off. This is a lot easier to cut. But if you still need help, ask for assistance and take your time. So I cut off that part, cutting that triangle that I marked. So right now I'm cutting that triangle. You never know what the pattern's gonna look like most of the time until you open it up. At least I don't know. Unless you've done snowflakes a lot, paper snowflakes a lot. Or if you've done paper dolls, you might be more familiar, but okay, so that's my cutout and design. So now we're just gonna open it up and see what we have. Oh, I like that one. That one turned out nice. Okay, so now that we have our 2 snowflakes with openings, we're gonna put them to the side for a second, and we're gonna take our tissue paper. And we're just gonna cut small squares. They don't have to be perfect, of different sizes. Because remember, our design of our snowflake has different size holes. So I'm just cutting little pieces of the different colors out. Put them to the side. I think I might have enough, but maybe a couple yellows and oranges. Now, the more openings you have in your snowflake, the more tissue paper you will need. We're gonna do the first one that I did. I want the black to be showing. So now I'm just going to place, okay? I'm gonna take my glue and I'm just going to put glue around each of the openings and then place the different colors in random orders. So that blue one fits right there, I think. So we'll put the blue right there. So all you're doing is gluing the tissue paper to cover those holes. So it'll look like that. Now I have a big one in the middle, so I might even do a couple colors around the big one here. Or just use so it's gonna look like that. So I'm gonna fill in all my holes with my cutout tissue paper. So there's that. So what you can do is just tape this up onto your window, facing out like this, or you can hole punch and take some string and feed it through the loop and hang it onto your window just like that. Hang from the loop instead if you want. Instead of using glue stick, you can use press and seal contact paper. You'll need 2 sheets the size of the snowflake. So with the second snowflake that I cut out using the copy paper, I actually used press and seal contact paper, which is the sticky paper. Some of the pros, it provides a stiffer surface so that when it is taped to the window or something, it's not flimsy like this one. It's very, and then the cons, I would say it's very tedious because there's a lot more cutting. As you can see, I have to cut around the snowflake again just to get the excess contact paper out so you can actually see the shape. And then it's also tedious because you have to play around with, because it's so sticky, it's hard to maneuver. So in my opinion, if you're doing doing a lot of these and you want to keep them long term, use a contact paper. But if you're just doing it just for a quick seasonal decoration, I would just stick with the glue stick.